So this video wasn't really planned. I need to vent. Can I vent for a minute here? I've been selling on eBay and buying on eBay. I probably do a lot more buying than I do selling. But I've been doing both for many years. You know, I love eBay. For the most part, always a great experience. This by far, if there's anything I can't stand, it's like downright crooks and cheats and liars and just the boldness of it and the, oh my gosh, I'm so upset. Oh, so a couple months back, I had sold one of my Loungeflies. And the price on it was like $150. You know, it wasn't anything outrageous. It was just sold it. Somebody clicked, you know, buy it now, paid for it. No big deal, right? So they messaged me a couple days later saying, hey, my tracking says it was delivered, but it wasn't. It's not here. I want a refund. And I'm like, and I checked the tracking, and not only does it say delivered, but it says delivered, comma, left with person. I'm like, sorry, your bag was delivered, you know, and I was nice about it. I'm like, you know, check with your postal delivery person. Usually they're pretty familiar with their routes. Maybe they'll be able to give you more information as to who they left it with, blah, blah, blah. And didn't hear anything back. But, you know, they had opened a case against me demanding a refund, and I provided the tracking number that said, you received it. So case was closed in my favor. Life goes on. A month and a half later, she opens up a case against me again, wanting a refund because the item received is not as described. And I'm like, are you kidding me? A month and a half goes by. And so right away I'm thinking, I mean, we know how it goes with Loungeflies. You know, we do like a really good job taking pictures of it, and making sure there's no damage. You know, I can understand if a seller gets a bag and they're like, oh, well, you didn't note that this damage was here. That wasn't the case at all. She says that instead of the bag, she got a picture of a turtle. Okay, now right away, like, I kind of know. So if you go on my eBay listings, obviously, like, I sell my artwork, and I'll sell, you know, in my watercolors, there's a sea turtle that I have painted before and that I offer and that I will paint and sell. And I'm like, I know I did not, like, accidentally paint her a sea turtle watercolor and send it to her instead of a Loungefly bag. Did not happen. Obviously, she just went onto my eBay listings to see what other things I sold and said, oh, well, she sent me a picture of a turtle instead of the bag, so I want a refund. I send her a message back. Not so kind this time. I'm like, absolutely not. You are not getting a refund. You tried to pull this crap the first day that it was delivered. You're not getting a refund. No. Case closed again. 2 days later, she opens a case again, and now instead of like eBay, she's going to her financial institution to fight the charge. Again, saying I sent her a picture of this turtle instead of the Loungefly bag. But obviously, in order for a refund to be made, she has to return the item. You want to see what she sent me? I was livid. I get this in my mail today, and I'm like, what the heck is this? You didn't recognize it as anything, didn't order anything. She went onto my eBay listing and printed out, didn't even send me a nice frame, like, come on. Printed out a picture of my sea turtle watercolor. Like, this is the exact picture, like, on my eBay listing. She printed it out, put it in this, like, cheap, junky frame. Like, come on, can't even send me a nice frame. And mailed it to me. So that she can go back to the financial institution and show the tracking number that's saying, yes, the item was sent back. Yes, it's been delivered. Now, we all know how much I don't like to call, like, customer service or people I don't know. You better believe within 30 seconds, I was on the phone with eBay with somebody I could barely understand. I'm like, who? What? Oh, okay. But the gentleman was very nice. explained to him what had happened. Well, here, obviously, you know, she's fighting against the financial institution now, not with eBay. So he's like, well, that's still pending. Like, the financial institution has not made their decision yet. But obviously, I mean, she knows the game. They're going to award her the refund, and I'm going to be out that $150 and the Loungefly bag. So stupid. And he said, once that happens, once they make a decision, then I can call eBay back and ask them to fight again, like on my side. Just the audacity of people. Like, come on. Oh, so right now in my eBay account, obviously that $155 is placed on hold. So you don't know, if you don't know how eBay works. So I've been like selling some other things this week, but everything I sell just gets eaten up. Like, my account was at -155, now it's at like -106. So if I sold like $40 item or something, I don't see that money. It's going toward that hole that's in my account right now. I'm just like, oh my gosh. So, Loungefly people, I mean, I'm sure it happens with everything and every type of item on eBay, but it's just like, oh my gosh. So beware. I mean, I'm most upset because I didn't do anything wrong. Like, all my I's were dotted, T's were crossed, I did everything right, had the tracking number, had photos, and they can still just completely railroad everything and get their money back. So I'll keep you posted of how this ends, but it's just so frustrating. Like, I have their address. I'm like, glitter bomb anyone with a side of poop? Yeah. Okay, so this is entirely wrapped up now, so let's just go ahead and finish this video off. As soon as I finished filming that first part, checked my eBay account, and yeah, I mean, as soon as, I'm sure the person was just waiting for that tracking number to show that it was delivered, and boom, she wanted it closed, and it was ruled not in my favor. I lost. I lost. I lost the dispute. And she was awarded back her $155, plus I was charged a $20 dispute fee because I lost. So I did what eBay had told me, and I called back, and I got a very nice woman this time around. And, you know, she took all my information and, you know, kind of put me on hold a couple times, you know, going back and forth with somebody else trying to appeal it or whatnot. And in the end, she said they could not appeal it. That's that. I lost. Like, and I'm like, once people find out, like, they figure out this trick, like, as a scammer, like, it's game over. I said, what could I have done differently? As a seller, as an honest seller, what could I have done differently? And she just kept saying how sorry she was, and I'm like, yeah, I know, but, you know, come on. So I'm done with eBay. I'm closing my account tonight. Like, I'm not selling anything ever again on there. It's just, I've lost faith in that system completely, absolutely completely. And that's sad because, like, I sell artwork and, you know, different things on there. I've lost faith in it altogether. So I'm done with eBay. So just beware of that scam. I can't believe I lost. I'm like, I can send you, like, pictures of, like, what she sent me. I'm like, it's kind of ridiculous. So that's the end of that story. Hopefully this information will help you to be watchful of different things. But for now, that's all I got. See you next time.